Matt who? Little People's Amy Roloff packs on PDA with husband Chris Merrick on ex-husband Matt's $3 million family farm during work break. Amy, 61, was volunteering at Roloff Farms for pumpkin season, along with her husband Chris, 60, when they shared a romantic moment on their break. According to an eyewitness, Chris pulled Amy in for the sweet moment when Matt, 62, was far out of sight. Chris had been conducting the wagon tour throughout the day as Amy posed for photos with fans. On a short break-in between fan conversations and tours, Chris approached Amy and bent down to give her a kiss. The two enjoyed a short conversation in each other's company before returning to work. Matt's fiancée, Karen Chandler, 53, also helps around the farm, but the eyewitness said she was nowhere in sight. Amy's ex-husband Matt appeared to keep his distance from Chris, but they both had nothing but kind words to say about each other. On Chris' wagon tour around the farm, he talked about how he met Amy at a singles mixer in Portland, Oregon, and his positive relationship with Matt's divorce from Amy, mother of his 4 children Jeremy and Zachary, both 33, Molly 30, Jacob 26, was finalized in May 2016 after 30 years of marriage. Amy moved off the farm in February of the same year and sold the farm to Matt for $975,000 on August 13, 2020. Matt shocked his audiences when he listed 16 acres of the farm's total 109 acres for sale back in May 2022. Asking $4 million for the property. His eldest twin sons Jeremy and Zach both presented offers to Matt to buy the farm, but he refused their offers and instead decided to put the land up for sale. By October 2022, the U.S. Sun reported Matt decided to list the family home as a rental. In August of this year, Matt put the farm back on the market but reduced the price. This second time around, the TLC star is asking for $3.4 million for the land, and the farm is still actively listed for sale 98 days later. Amy married Chris in August 2021, and the happy couple tied the knot at the former home she lived in for decades with her family, Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon. Her kids and their partners attended the soiree with their own children, including Jeremy and his wife Audrey, Zach and his wife Tori, Jacob and his wife Isabel, and finally Molly and her husband Joel. Matt did not attend the ceremony. The Roloff patriarch is now engaged to Karen, and the couple is moving into their dream home that's under construction on the farm. Matt's dream house will reportedly be completed by December and is ahead of schedule with construction. An eyewitness told the U.S. Sun Matt opened up about the construction process to fans visiting Roloff Farms for pumpkin season during a tea and a session with the TLC star. According to the source, Matt invited his fans to sit for a reading of his book inspired by the family farm dog Lucy called Little Lucy Big Race, published in 2018. After the reading, Matt opened the floor to fans to ask questions about the book, LPBGO, or activities around the farm. A curious visitor asked what was visibly under construction on the farm property. Matt revealed he will be moving into his dream home with Karen in December and shared, "Construction has been ahead of schedule, but pumpkin season takes all of our attention." Matt said he originally had a farmhouse idea for the home, but ended up taking the vision in a whole new direction with a more modern home. The TLC star said, "I've been living in the one-story home, and when I move into the new house, Izzy and Jacob are going to move in where I was." The one-story home sits on the $4 million Roloff Farms between the family home featured on LPBGO and the construction of Matt's new dream house. Mysterious Moleli Little People's Amy Roloff shares photo of rarely seen daughter Molly, 28, as she poses with star's husband Chris Merrick. Unlike her siblings, Molly never featured heavily on the TLC reality show and does not often appear in photos. Amy appeared front and center in the snap, with Molly and company lingering behind her. She posed with mom's husband Chris on one side and her husband Joel Silvius on the other. Amy gushed about spending time with her daughter, whom she doesn't always get to see, in the caption on her Instagram story. She wrote, "When my daughter and husband come into town, always a good time. We just hung out together, and it was simply perfect." The reality star added a sticker that read, "Love family." She shared more photos from their get-together, which appears to have involved more members of the Roloff family, on her Instagram account as well. The photos showed Amy and Chris spending time with her kids, as well as her grandkids. She got vulnerable with fans in the caption, sharing a lengthy post reflecting on the past year. Amy wrote, "Here we are, already 3 days into the new year. How's it going? I'm back to thinking about recipes and what to cook/bake for #AmyRoloff's Little Kitchen 2022. But I wanted to reflect on what's important in my life last year and everyday family. It was a crazy 2021 year, and ending I with family made it so much more wonderful. 4 kids, 6 grandkids, a wonderful man, friend, husband. Faith, I could be ready for whatever 2022 brings. Nothing like family, regardless of the hard, hurtful, and good stuff, because it's family, and we have just one." As my father turned 93 Jan 1st, I'm reminded of appreciating today, moments, plan for tomorrow, but don't forget about today. And today, I'm embracing the end of 2021 moments with my kids, grandkids, Chris, family. Family members and fans flooded the comments with positivity. Isabel Roloff commented, "I'll love all of these." A fan chimed in, "Such a beautiful family." Molly did not appear to comment on the photos, though she appeared in several. Although Molly has chosen a quieter life free from fanfare, she does occasionally appear in social media posts with her siblings. In June, she appeared in photos with Zach Roloff and his wife Tori, as they enjoyed a day at the Stoller family estate vineyard in Portland, Oregon. They snapped a sweet photo together, sipping wine and enjoying the day. Molly and her hubby live in Spokane, Washington, which is 7 hours from the family farm. Molly and her husband also don't have the social media following of their famous family. They married in 2017, delivering a brief statement about their day. The couple said at the time, "We feel blessed to have been able to celebrate our marriage surrounded by so many people we love." They purchased their first home the following year. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. DVS stated, "Little People's Amy Roloff reveals beloved dog Felix died just 2 days before dream wedding to Chris Murakami, 56, was not sure what to say." In this very hard Instagram post, she shared 2 snapshots with her adorable pet, as they appeared to be outside in the field. The Little People, Big World star revealed that her dog, Felix, had passed away before our wedding in August. Because the wedding would take place in about 2 days, Amy did not have time to grieve for Felix. Amy captioned the post, "I was devastated and couldn't believe he was gone. After a month and a half, I'm still so sad. I miss him so much." She mentioned that Felix would always be the best dog and furry friend. The reality star concluded, "You were loved and will always be my rescue dog." Isabel Sophia Rock, 25, the pregnant wife of Jacob, 24, sent her condolences in the comments section. She wrote, "We'll miss him forever. He was such a good boy," and added a red heart emoji. Back in February, Amy had shared an adorable photo with her grandson Jackson, 3. The TV personality grinned for the camera, while Jackson stood in the background with the family dog, Felix. While walking in the snow-covered street, Jackson wore a Roloff Farms sweater and had a helmet on his head. In the snap, Jackson was holding onto Felix's leash. Felix was moving his head and looking around the street. Amy captioned the post, "Well, I'm not sure if I'm glad spring is almost here and the snow is gone now." She went on, "I had a great time taking a walk with Jackson in his neighborhood. He rode his scooter and loved walking Felix. Moments, little or big. I like when they happen, or when I create them." Back in August, Amy married her longtime partner Chris, 59, at the former home she lived in for decades with her family, the Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon. The two had tied the knot at an intimate ceremony surrounded by 100 of their close friends and family. A source exclusively told The Sun that a beaming Amy was walked down the aisle by her father. Gordon Nightshee concluded, "Love my grandson. We had a good time at the beginning of October." Amy was dressed in a coconut bra and grass skirt. The wedding officiant handed her 4 or 5 pages for the vows that she read to Chris. The insider added, "The happy couple kissed after reading their vows, and then again after exchanging rings." The TV star captioned her post, "Hawaiian vibes at the farm. More of a honeymoon vibe in November. We can't wait." In the cute Instagram story, she danced and shimmied in front of Chris ahead of their romantic honeymoon getaway to Hawaii. Little People, Big World's Matt Roloff gives surprising update about the farm. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff is giving a surprising update about the Roloff family farm. If you don't watch the show, Matt and his ex-wife Amy Roloff raised their 4 kids on their farm in Oregon. Matt and Amy eventually divorced and lived on separate parts of the property. Amy eventually left the farm to live with her new husband Chris in a house of their own, while Matt attempted to sell the farm. One of their kids, Zach, expressed interest in purchasing the farm, but could not come to an agreed-upon price. Now Matt is giving a surprising update as the farm has not sold despite being on the market for some time. "Well, we haven't sold it," Matt shared with ET. "Plan B is actually taking place right now. All of the families that looked at the farm but couldn't get their heads around the long-term commitment of purchasing it are now gonna be able to stay here as a short-term rental, so I think we're gonna set the farm up for more people to share it, for a week or less than a week, so we're very excited about that. More people could actually enjoy the farm and get a taste of it. We might even let them use the mowers so they can get a real feel of what it's like to do the work." He continued about letting strangers into their home, saying, "That's the super scary part. We're allowing people to come into our house, so that's the scary part. The idea that we are gonna continue to own the farm, and I will have to continue to maintain it and be responsible for the maintenance of it, which is the part I don't like about it," he says. "Because that's the part I was trying to get rid of the most, was the maintenance. I'm trying to talk to ex-wife Amy and talk her into coming and doing cooking lessons in her house while people are staying," he added. "Amy actually thought of renting out the farm years ago and bugged me about it. She likes to give me a really hard time about it. It's all fun. We've had some laughs about that," about his kids being down with the idea, he added. "The one thing I always wanted was for the kids to figure out a way to share the farm, all 4 kids. And now with this new arrangement, it is shared because these kids can block out time. Family members can block out weeks or days. It's like having a family timeshare. When the idea came forward, it really seemed like Plan B was actually a good plan and should maybe have been Plan A." Little People, Big World stars wish twin brothers Zachary and Jeremy on their 31st birthday. The Little People, Big World stars and twins Zachary Roloff and Jeremy Roloff turned 31 this week. Take a look at their family members' birthday wishes for them. Little People, Big World stars, the Roloff brothers, Zachary Zach Roloff and Jeremy Jer Roloff, rang in their 31st birthdays this week, and the Roloff's family made sure to make the day even more special for them with their lovely birthday wishes. While twin brothers Zach and Jer's beloved mother, Amy Roloff, took to Instagram and expressed how proud she is to be their mom. Their respective wives, Tori Roloff and Audrey Roloff, also penned heartfelt notes for the brothers to shower them with immense love. Meanwhile, the much-awaited Little People, Big World Season 22 premiere episode aired on TLC on May 11, 2021. Twin brothers Zachary Roloff and Jeremy Roloff turned 31 on May 10, 2021, a day ahead of the Little People, Big World Season 22 premiere date. Although Zach is a dwarf and Jeremy is average-sized, They are fraternal twins and are extremely close to each other, as seen on LPBW over the years. The twin brothers' proud mom, Amy Roloff, was sure to lavish both her sons with praise by sharing pictures of herself with her sons on Instagram and writing, "Happy birthday, Jeremy and Zachary. You both make me so proud to be a mom. I hope you feel celebrated and loved today. Happy birthday, my boys." On the other hand, Zach's wife, Tori Roloff, took to her Instagram handle to share two adorable photographs of themselves with their munchkins, and penned a heartfelt note for her husband on his 31st birthday. She wrote, "Happy birthday to the best husband and dad." Tori also added, "Zach, I love you so much. I love how you love our family. You are the best leader for our family. You're so thoughtful and reflective, and I love that about you. You are loyal and a great friend. Watching you be a dad has brought me so much joy, but somehow you still put me first, and I'm so grateful for that." Furthermore, Jeremy's wife, Audrey Roloff, posted a cutesy compilation video of their lovely memories together to wish Jer on his special day. She also penned a sweet birthday note for him on Instagram, which read, "Happy birthday, Jeremiah Roloff, I love you. Here's a little reel of some of my favorite clips of you currently on my phone. Have a Tori Roloff talks filming again for Little People, Big World. We consider it Tori and Zach Roloff may have walked away from filming reality TV, but they haven't completely abandoned the idea yet." In February 2024, the Little People, Big World couple announced they were finished filming for the long-running reality TV series. As Monsters and Critics reported, Tori and Zach shared the news on an episode of their podcast, Raising Hates. There were moments in reality TV that we loved and moments that we didn't, but overall we're grateful to our crew and our producer, and we're excited for our next chapter. They told their listeners the decision was tough for Tori and Zach, but Tori shared that she's seen families be torn apart over reality television. Their eldest son, Jackson, expressed his disinterest in filming, which impacted their decision. But now, fast forward to April 2025, Tori says she and Zach would be open to filming again during the recent Q&A in her Instagram stories. Tori told her 2.2 million followers that filming was still possible. One of the questions from a fan asked, "Are y'all filming anymore?" Tori wrote that they aren't filming LPBW anymore, but reminded her followers that she and Zach have a podcast and YouTube channel where they keep their fans updated. Then, in a subsequent slide, Tori was asked whether she would ever consider filming again. This time, Tori elaborated a bit more, naming one reason why she and Zach haven't pursued the idea yet. "We have said if it was just our family we'd consider it," she began. "However, we really don't think we're interesting enough to carry a show on our own. If we ever filmed again, we would want to circle back to what LPBW originated as, an educational show that taught people about dwarfism," Tori added. Not a relationship show. Zach and Tori were the last Roloff siblings to remain on LPBW through season 25. Before that, Zach's twin brother Jeremy and his wife, Audrey Roloff, Zach's sister Molly Roloff, and his younger brother Jeremy Roloff all walked away from sharing their personal lives with TLC's cameras. As Tori mentioned, in recent seasons, LPBW storylines have focused more on the family's relationships, a stark contrast to the early years when the show followed the Roloffs' daily lives and educated viewers about dwarfism. On major relationship storyline in season 25 was Zach's feud with his father, Matt, over the sale of Roloff Farms. In earlier seasons, following Matt and Amy Roloff's divorce, LPBW followed Amy's life as a newly single woman re-entering the dating scene. Amy met her current husband, Chris Merrick, while filming, and their wedding was featured on LPBW. Matt's new romance with his current fiancée, Karen Chandler, has also been featured on the show. However, it's unclear whether or not their engagement was filmed for a future season. Uncertainty surrounds Little People, Big World, as TLC has not announced its future, if there is one. Matt's fans would have liked to see his and Karen's wedding aired on TV, but some LPBB viewers think the show should end for good. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.